let's take a look at the simulation of Ben kicking a soccer ball that acts in a projectile motion. We initially have the angle set to 52 degrees, velocity to 13 meters per second, and in order to start the simulation, we will need to click the green flag at the top left corner. However, before we do this, you can see that we have a free body diagram of the soccer ball right when it's kicked. Right when Ben comes in contact with the ball, he applies an applied force to the right, and normal force and gravitational force will be there initially as it's in contact with the ground. However, gravitational force will always be there, no matter what. So let's start the simulation and see what happens. As you can see, the ball went in a projectile motion as it started from rest, reached a maxima, and then finally fell back down as seen in the path shown. And since it went into the net, the crowd cheerfully cheered for Ben as it was a goal. However, these are fixed attributes that are preset. What would happen if you change the characteristics of the motion? Well, let's change the angle and increase the angle and see what would happen. Let's say we change it to 67, reset the simulation, and start. As shown, if you increase the angle of the projectile, then it will go more vertically toward the y-axis and it would not make it into the net. Well, what would happen if you decrease the angle? Let's find out now. Reset, play. As you can see, if you decrease the angle, it would go more downwards, in line with the x-axis, and hit the ground, resulting in friction becoming apparent, and it would not make it towards the net. How about if you change the velocity of the projectile? Well, this will just change how fast the ball moves at the angle assigned. So in my case, 52 degrees, let's reset to 52 degrees. That's the direction it will go in, however just faster or slower. Let's increase the velocity and find out what would happen. So from 13, let's increase it to 24, let's say. So in this case, it had a larger projectile path, resulting in the ball not falling back down in time because of its velocity, as the maxima is way out of the screen. If you decrease the velocity, let's see what would happen. Let's say 9. Let's reset the simulation and play. If you decrease the velocity, then the ball would not make it into the net simply because it was not fast enough and did not have enough speed to increase the displacement. Time in this case cannot be changed, as time will always start from 0 at the beginning of the simulation. So this was just a quick tutorial on how to use the simulation and what would happen if you change the variables or factors of the projectile motion. Thank you.